What if I told you there's a country where you can retire at 35, get paid $3,000 just for living there, and the government gives you a free house? Well, stick around because number 7 on this list will absolutely blow your mind. What if I told you the country ranked number 1 to live in has better healthcare than the US, costs 70% less, and the government pays you to live there? No, this isn't some developing nation, it's in the heart of Europe, and by the end of this video, you'll want to pack your bags tonight. But first, let me ask you this. Before we dive into these 15 incredible countries, I want you to do something. Comment below with the country you think will be number 1. I guarantee 90% of you will get it wrong, and I'll personally reply to everyone who guesses correctly. Also, if this video helps you plan your next move abroad, smash that like button, it really helps the algorithm show this to more people who need to see it. I've spent the last 3 months researching data from 50+ countries, analyzing everything from cost of living to happiness indexes, and I even lived in 8 of these places myself. What I discovered will change how you think about where to live forever. So what makes a country the best place to live? Is it just about money? Beautiful landscapes? Or something deeper? After analyzing data from the World Happiness Report, Global Peace Index, and cost of living statistics, plus my own experiences traveling to 67 countries, I've created the ultimate ranking. I scored each country on 5 key factors: quality of life, affordability, safety, opportunities, and what I call the life satisfaction factor, basically, how happy people actually are living there. Each country gets a score out of 100, and trust me, some of these results will shock you. But here's the crazy part: the country that ranks number 1? Most people can't even pronounce its name correctly, and yet it offers something no other country on earth can provide. I'll reveal what that is at the end, so make sure you watch until then. 15. Portugal. Score: 78 100s. Starting our countdown at number 15, Portugal. Now, before you scroll to the comments saying, Portugal should be higher, hear me out. Yes, it's beautiful, yes, the people are incredible, but here's what nobody tells you about living in Portugal. When I lived in Lisbon for 3 months, I discovered something fascinating. The average rent for a 1-bedroom apartment in the city center is only $800, but here's the catch: the average Portuguese salary is just $760 per month. This creates a weird situation where it's amazing for digital nomads and remote workers, but challenging for locals. Drop a Portugal in the comments if you've been to Portugal or are planning to move there. 14. Czech Republic. Score: 79 100s. Number 14 might surprise you: Czech Republic. Prague isn't just a beautiful city, it's incredibly affordable. You can live comfortably on $1,200 per month, including rent, food, and entertainment. Plus, Czech Republic has one of the lowest crime rates in Europe. 13. Germany. Score: 80 100s. Germany at 13. Now this is where things get interesting. Free university education, excellent healthcare, and if you're skilled in certain fields, companies will literally pay for your relocation. But there's one major downside that most people don't talk about. I'll reveal that German secret in a moment, but first, let me tell you about a country that gives Germany's benefits plus something extra. 12. Canada. Score: 81 100s. Canada. Beautiful, safe, and with universal healthcare. Toronto and Vancouver are world-class cities, but here's what shocked me: the cost of living in smaller Canadian cities is incredibly reasonable, and the quality of life is off the charts. 11. Australia. Score: 82 100s. Australia rounds out our bottom 5 at number 11. Yes, everything wants to kill you, but the lifestyle is unmatched. Average salary is $65,000 USD, healthcare is free, and the work-life balance is phenomenal. Plus, minimum wage is $15 per hour. Now we're getting into the countries that most people dream about moving to, but wait until you see what's coming in the top 5. 10. New Zealand. Score: 83 100s. New Zealand at number 10, the land of hobbits and incredible landscapes. But here's what makes it special for living. It's consistently ranked as one of the least corrupt countries in the world, has amazing work opportunities. And the people are genuinely the friendliest I've ever met. I'll never forget when I was in Auckland and got lost looking for my Airbnb at 2 a.m. A complete stranger not only gave me directions but drove me there personally and refused to accept gas money. That's just New Zealand culture. 9. Netherlands. Score: 84 100s. The Netherlands. Amsterdam is incredible, but here's what most people don't know: the entire country is designed around quality of life. Work weeks are typically 36 hours, everyone speaks English, and the infrastructure is so good that you literally don't need a car. 8. Japan. Score: 85 100s. Japan at number 8, and this might be controversial, but hear me out. Yes, the work culture can be intense, but the safety level is unlike anywhere else on Earth. You can leave your wallet on a park bench in Tokyo and come back 3 hours later to find it exactly where you left it. If you've been to Japan, let me know in the comments what surprised you most about living there. 7. Iceland. Score: 86 100. And here's number 7, the country I teased in the beginning. Iceland doesn't just give you money for living there, they have something called the Innovation Fund, where they literally pay entrepreneurs and creators to move there and start businesses. Plus, it's one of the safest countries in the world with virtually zero crime. But here's the real kicker about Iceland: they have a 4-day work week, and studies show people are actually more productive. Imagine having 3-day weekends every single week of your life. 6. Singapore. Score: 87 100s. Singapore comes in at number 6, and this place is like living in the future. Everything works perfectly, it's incredibly safe, and the food scene is unmatched. The only downside? It's expensive, but salaries are high enough to compensate. Alright, now we're entering the top 5, and this is where things get really interesting. These aren't just great countries to visit, these are places that could literally transform your entire life. Make sure you're subscribed because I'm about to reveal some insider information that most travel channels won't tell you. And if you're enjoying this ranking so far, hit that like button. We're aiming for 10,000 likes on this video, and your support means everything. 5. Norway. Score: 88 100s. Norway at number 5. Now, yes, it's expensive, but here's what justifies the cost: the average salary is $75,000 USD. You get 5 weeks of paid vacation minimum, and the government literally has $1 trillion fund that ensures every citizen's future is secure. I met a guy in Bergen who used to work in finance in New York. He told me he makes less money in Norway, but his stress levels dropped by 90%. He sees his family every day, and he's never been happier. That's the Norwegian way of life. 4. Switzerland. Score: 89 100s. Switzerland. Yes, a coffee costs $8, but the average salary is $85,000, the healthcare system is incredible, and the natural beauty is unmatched. Plus, you're in the heart of Europe with easy access to dozens of countries. But here's something crazy about Switzerland that nobody talks about: they have mandatory bomb shelters in every building. Not because it's dangerous, but because they're so prepared for anything that could happen. That's Swiss efficiency. 3. Denmark. Score: 91 100s. Denmark takes the bronze at number 3, and this might be the most balanced country on the entire list. Free education, free healthcare, incredible work-life balance, and they've been ranked the happiest country in the world multiple times. Here's a question for you: would you rather make $100,000 in a stressful environment or $60,000 in a place where you're genuinely happy every day? Comment your answer below. 2. Luxembourg. Score: 93 100s. Number 2 will blow your mind: Luxembourg. This tiny country has the highest GDP per capita in the world, minimum wage is $2,400 per month, and public transportation is completely free for everyone. But the number 1 country? Guys, I lived there for 6 months, and it changed my perspective on what life could be. It combines everything we've talked about: affordability, safety, opportunity, and happiness in a way that seems almost too good to be true. The number one best country to live in the world is Slovenia. I know what you're thinking, Slovenia? Really? But listen to this. I rented a beautiful apartment in Ljubljana for $400 per month. Ate at restaurants every day for under $10. The country is safer than most US suburbs, and it's absolutely gorgeous with mountains, lakes, and coastline. Slovenia scores a perfect 95/100 on our scale. Healthcare is free and excellent, education is free through university, the people are incredibly friendly, and you're 2 hours from Italy, 3 hours from Austria, and 4 hours from Croatia. But here's why Slovenia is truly number one: the work-life balance is incredible, but not in the way you'd expect. Slovenians work hard, but they have this concept called počasi, which means slowly, or take your time. It's about doing things well rather than fast, and it creates this amazing quality of life. And remember that crazy benefit I mentioned at the beginning? Slovenia has a program where if you start a business there, you can get up to €30,000 in government grants, plus free business consulting. They literally pay you to chase your dreams. So there you have it, the 15 best countries to live in the world, based on real data and real experiences. But here's what I want you to remember. The best country for you might not be number one on this list. It depends on your priorities, your lifestyle, and what makes you happy. If this video opened your eyes to possibilities you didn't know existed, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button right now. We're trying to reach 100,000 subscribers this month, and every single subscription helps us create more content like this. And I want to hear from you, which country surprised you the most? Are you seriously considering moving to any of these places? Drop a comment below with your thoughts. I read every single comment and often replied personally. Next week, I'm releasing a video called How I Moved to Slovenia with $5,000 and Built a Six-Figure Business. It's the complete step-by-step guide that dozens of you have been asking for. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications so you don't miss it. If you want to completely change your life and start living somewhere incredible, start by hitting that like button, subscribing, and sharing this with someone who needs to see it. Your future self will thank you. And if you're still here, you're clearly serious about this. Check out the video I've linked on screen about the biggest mistakes people make when moving abroad. It could save you thousands of dollars and months of headaches. See you in the next one.